It's all about real staying power, muscle, innovation, leadership, and having the people, resources, and the experience to do the hard yards better, faster, smarter than anyone else around. Because when it comes to stabilization technologies, nobody does it better. Hiway Stabilizers, for real staying power, New Zealand wide.
During the past 30 years, this brand has left an indelible lasting imprint across thousands of highly challenging roading and paving projects throughout New Zealand and all around the South Pacific region. Because when it comes to design, development and delivery of advanced and performance-proven stabilization technologies, no other company even comes close. That's why Hiway Stabilizers is now New Zealand's leading stabilization specialist and a recognised driving force in pioneering the development of stabilization throughout New Zealand. It's a success story that's been built upon uncompromising performance and a commitment that settles for nothing less than being the very best. As a result, Hiway Stabilizers is today a major multidiscipline company with a staff of over 170 motivated stabilization specialists, all working in an environment of innovation that has been nurtured by the company since its inception. This progressive climate is fueled by a solutions-based attitude, where lateral innovation is the norm. And along the way, as well as providing clients with outstanding engineering solutions, it's also led to the introduction of wide-ranging new technologies, such as deep soil mixing systems, low ground pressure tracked stabilizers, and fill drying processes. Formed by Peter Bucock in the 1970s, these technologies and extensive resources that the company enjoys today are a far cry from the early machines which helped introduce modern stabilization to the Auckland region. Landmark projects such as Spaghetti Junction at Auckland's Grafton Gully and many other sections of the region's arterial network are just a few of these early successes.
Back then there were two crucial things to overcome. We didn't have the purpose-built machinery we have today, so everything had to be adapted. And on top of that, we had to convince the engineers that stabilisation was a viable option. We know stabilisation, it's in our blood.
3 decades later, Hiway Stabilizers are still continuing to raise the bar. This family-owned company's investment in the stabilization industry is clearly evident in its head office complex at Silverdale, just north of Auckland City, and New Zealand's largest fleet of specialised stabilization equipment. These modern purpose-built stabilizing hose and computer-controlled bulk additive dispensers for precision delivery of binders at specified rates are just part of a huge resource that Hiway Stabilizers have available. During the main roading season, managing dozens of jobs all over the country simultaneously is the norm. Doing that effectively and providing cover for breakdowns or those jobs that need to be accelerated requires a number of vital ingredients. A capital resource like this is certainly one of them. But of equal importance is 24/7 in-house engineering and a maintenance workshop that are needed to keep it running.
And the planning, systems, people and knowledge that only come from years of experience in this business.
It's this unrivaled experience and unique specialization capability that allows Hiway Stabilizers to provide industry leadership across every type of stabilization challenge.
The difference between the type of machinery available when my father first brought the first machine is the higher level of specialisation available now. Particularly this type of machinery that's behind us. This is higher technology, computer-controlled water injection, foam bitumen, ground speed, electronics. Those are the sorts of things that our customers are requiring of us now, compared with the conventional, just mechanical technology that was available 20 years ago.
Along with these advances in delivery technology, Hiway Stabilizers' focus on innovation has also led to a significant increase in the range of binder options that roading engineers now have at their disposal for modification of low-grade aggregates. Complementing this sector has been the introduction of foam bitumen technology by Hiway Stabilizers. This advanced pavement rehabilitation process, which involves the mixing of foamed bitumen with in-situ paving, is particularly suited to main arterial networks, where previous remediation has caused massive upheaval.
Because different soils and aggregates have different reactive characteristics, we've tested and developed a variety of binder options. These new binders perform better and are more cost-effective for our customers.
Traditional base course construction using TNZM4 is no longer cost-effective and now often delays capital roading projects. These factors have seen the introduction of specialised aggregate stabilisation binders such as KOBM and DuraBind, each of which are now a widely used and accepted option, allowing specifiers to consider modification of lower quality local aggregates, which were not formerly suitable for road construction. The result is a subbase that outperforms TNZM4 aggregates, enabling construction at significantly reduced costs and much less environmental impact, without any adverse effect to that pavement-specified performance.
We have developed a broad knowledge of aggregates and soil conditions throughout New Zealand. This understanding allows us to offer the most effective design solution to suit each local condition. Armed with this information, our engineers can easily cater for naturally occurring conditions. This is done by modification of the subgrade and/or the existing aggregates.
Long-term sustainability is a key component in Hiway Stabilizers' core business philosophy and has resulted in a range of initiatives, including the formation of a dedicated environmental division. This concrete crushing plant is an example of this focus, with obsolete concrete, previously destined for landfill, now being crushed and turned back into a reusable source for construction aggregate. And this precision storage and blending plant, the only one of its kind in New Zealand, enables binders to be delivered in a blended state. That ensures that projects which might previously require up to several spreading trucks can now be completed with only one. So as well as allowing for dustless on-site loading, it's also helping to reduce motorway congestion and delivering major transport savings too. As does the company's Retiro mobile soil recycler, highly mobile and able to easily access small sites where larger stabilising plants would be too large. The Retiro is a fast and efficient resource, developed specifically to purify contaminated local soils or modify wet ones. In a single operation, contaminated or wet soils are crushed and mixed with purifiers or specialist binders before being discharged into a stockpile off this conveyor belt. Groundbreaking innovation has always been the hallmark of Hiway Stabilizers' activities, and our deep soil mixing and shot rod technologies, which have revolutionized repair and slips and ground remediation, are further examples of that business focus. Turbojet and Colmix deep soil mixing technologies, which strengthen and stabilize existing soils into vertical underground columns, are now widely used for slip repairs, DSM foundations, and to prevent soil liquefaction. Whilst this shot rod system achieves instant slope stability without any need for grout or pre-drilling. Of real significance, these processes remove the need for excavation and removal of contaminated ground that more conventional methods would dictate. Hiway Stabilizers take nothing for granted. So as we face the challenges of the future, through our ongoing investment in technology, innovation, and our people, and the uncompromising commitment to quality, sustainability, and performance that has driven stabilization technology to a whole new level, the promise that we make to every client is that this pioneering brand will continue leading the way.